Linda Gray from Norwich. Linda is part of a volunteer team that also includes several towns working on a multi-town e-bike library. So with that, I'm going to stop my share and hand it over to Linda. Thank you so much, Linda.
Great. Hi. Thanks, everybody, for joining us remotely. Is audio and visuals working fine? I guess. Okay. I am going to switch over now. I've got some slides to go, so I'm going to switch over to that. Oh, wait.
No worries. And we can see and hear you fine.
Share my screen first.
There you go. Perfect.
Here we go. Okay. So as Sarah said, so I'm from Norwich, active on our energy committee for 12 years. And we all know that transportation is an energy sector that needs big transformations. So within our town, we've done a few things. We're trying to do more. And I'm a big believer in town level action, but also know that transportation really goes beyond town boundaries. So I'm very pleased that I can describe this multi-town collaboration that mixes those two. So first, there's just a little background. So this is from recent Norwich Times, and it is an article about some surveys and interviews some Dartmouth students did. And so they had insights on what people are doing and want to do and need help with on climate action. So they're pretty encouraging, actually, for town energy committees, because what people want seem to fit right in with what we do. So community-based actions, resource sharing mechanisms, information. So that's right up our alley. The other background comes from the experience of our committee, and basically the key thing is, with repetition, your message is going to get through. The campaign for which we have the best stats is Solarize. We've done that for 8 years now. It's a big enough investment that people don't always do it when it's first suggested to them, but they will do it when you keep highlighting the need and the benefits, and they see their neighbors doing it. And the history of this project starts with Local Motion. That's a bike advocacy group in Burlington, and they do a lot of things, loans and rentals and a lot of education programs in the Burlington area. And then they also have this traveling program that goes around the state. We were in Norwich, were able to participate in that last August. So we collaborated with our town library on the loans. I had written up a string of posts for the listserv to promote the loans and didn't need to use any of them. Within 24 hours of the very first mention of the loan program, all the slots were taken. We were astounded by that, then had to figure out other ways to make the bikes available to other people. We worked those out, and they attracted good numbers too. So bottom line, it seemed evident there was a lot of interest in exploring e-bikes, and knowing the value of repeat campaigns, it seemed obvious that having our own fleet of bikes was the way to go. I'm gonna turn off that phone, hold on. Thank you. Whoops, all right, I'm just gonna keep going. So the so now we've actually got a project. It's real. So here, let me give you the details. So funds were donated to buy the bikes and cover 2020 operations. Staff at Vital Communities was really helpful in organizing and planning for us, or helping us organize and plan. And then this is going to be a project of Local Motion, just like their other traveling lending library. And local folks will be coordinating this stuff, local people from energy committees. And then Todd Tuning, who's with Cowbell Mobile Bike Shop, he's already worked with Local Motion, and he's in our area now. So he's going to maintain the bikes and move them from town to town over the next 6 months. We will have 3 different e-bikes. They're chosen to show a range of costs and styles. 6 towns are going to be hosting the bikes for about a month each, starting in mid-April, we hope. And I think this is about the right number for like a full warm weather season of, bike loans. Norwich is supposed to go first. I confess I don't know if the coronavirus will make it impossible to proceed. But if it does, the bottom line is we know we have these bikes in our own little fleet, so we can do it again next year. Norwich is planning to partner with the library again as the host location. Hanover's physical host will be their town parks and rec department. There are lots of possibilities for more coaching and supports to people through this program, because what we want to do is make this initial experience with an e-bike for people, make sure that it turns into a significant change in their transportation. We plan to boost our contacts with borrowers with short surveys before and after their loan, and contacts during their loan. And we're going to tap into free consultations that Dave Cohen at eBike, which is located in Brattleboro, offers. And so bottom line, we know we have to transform how we get around. And with so much room for improvement in transportation, there's plenty of opportunity to make those changes. Local Motion's 2019 loan stats show that about 20% of borrowers get their own e-bike within 12 months, and then that 63% of the rest are planning to get one in the next year. So we see that this loan program really does seem to affect people's behavior. And with our own local fleet, we hope to be able to have a cumulative effect to keep doing this, and think about the prospect of having maybe 15 to 20% of households get around via bike in about 5 years. So that's the goal. All right, now I'm stopping and Sarah can get back.
Perfect. So thank you, Linda. And I don't see any immediate questions for you. So what I will say to the whole group is, we've got just a couple more minutes. Let's see here. We've got just a couple more minutes. And Linda, I do have one question for you, I believe. Have you considered safety training as part of launching the e-bike library, Linda?
Yes, we definitely have. I'm sorry I didn't mention that, but that's another of the kind of laying the groundwork for people to have more interest and more confidence in being on a bike and using that